Hey, Lexi, it's morphin' time.
Yes, it is.
Hello and welcome to LexiCon. It is Maddie.
Lexi.
Dylan.
And today, Dylan's going to be carrying the show as we're going to talk all things Power Rangers as we watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie from 1995, originally released 30 years ago on June 30th, 1995.
Nice.
Of course, this was just kind of a spin-off or a retelling of the TV show that was popular at the time, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers itself, just a bastardization of Super Sentai from Japan.
Yes.
Of which, apparently, Voltron was also kind of a ripoff. But I didn't know that. I thought Voltron was the OG.
Voltron is cool.
I love
Voltron
Voltron.
is cool. I temporarily really enjoyed the Netflix Voltron.
What's that, Dylan?
Voltron is a Japanese anime.
Right, but it Super Sentai predates it, right?
Yeah.
That's still the original.
Yeah.
All right, without any further ado, we're going to get into this. We got an hour and 35 minutes of movie ahead of us. If you're watching along with us, good luck. We had trouble finding a version of this to watch. I mean, maybe you have a DVD copy or an old VHS, or maybe some enterprising soul uploaded to YouTube. Who knows? But anyway, we're going to be watching it. If you're watching along with us, make sure your copy is what we call zeroed out, so that when we press play, well, we're all going right into the movie. There's no FBI warnings or previews or anything coming up beforehand. Also, we'll do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, play, and all play together on play. And if you're not watching, that's fine. Hopefully we'll be entertaining enough, or I mean just as entertaining at least. We'll try to give other cues throughout the movie, but we're notoriously bad about that, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm rambling, so I just want to get into it. Does anybody else have anything they need to say before we actually start?
I have nothing I need to say.
Also, I should apologize. It's been 2 months since we uploaded an episode. There were just personal issues in the way, and we actually recorded an episode where we watched The Goonies and then lost the audio. So if you'd like to hear us do a commentary on The Goonies, let us know, and we'll put that up as a bonus episode or something along the way. But anyway, we're back, hopefully on a regular schedule.
Yee.
Also, of course, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/LexiConvo. We might be uploading some behind-the-scenes stuff and whatnot there, but there'll always be some kind of goodness for you there, as well as hopefully some goodness here on the main feed. And I'm rambling again, so anyway, are you good to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Dylan is very excited for this episode, but I did warn Dylan this was dearly bought. We're going to have to do a Barbie episode now.
I was going to say, I'm using this as leverage for a Barbie episode. He got Power Rangers. Power Rangers to Dylan is Barbie to me.
I like Barbie.
The getting Alex drunk to me, so when do I get that?
No.
Well, you vaguely care about Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You watch some.
Oh, also, Alex and I are going to be participating in a drinking game while we watch, because we don't have as much to say about Power Rangers. I'll, really quickly, we're going to drink whenever they choose to morph, whenever there's a morphing sequence, whenever they summon their Megazords, when they fight in their individual Zords before forming the Megazord, when they use their weapons. If they combine their weapons, we take 2 drinks, and if they actually kill the monster, which I don't think ever happens in Power Rangers, we finish our drink. Also, whenever they decide to do 50 black... that almost went south. Whenever they do 50... I've barely even been drinking. Whenever they do 50 backflips instead of walking, or when they take 10 seconds to jump up and down after doing a move instead of, fighting, we take 2 drinks. When the monster grows, we take 2 drinks. And when there's needless plot exposition, we're supposed to take a drink. But that might be a little harder to follow since we're just watching with closed captions. But we'll do our best. And hopefully we won't be completely passed out by the end of it. Although Dylan managed to carry the end of the Phantom Menace episode. So we should be in good hands. All right. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, 1995 edition. In 3, 2, 1, play. Bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba dun 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 dun. The 20th Century Fox, the iconic logo beginning the movie.
Nice.
As the fanfare blares.
Imagine 3D.
First fun fact I already have about this movie: it's not canon at all.
Good to know.
Not at all canon.
Yeah, Ivan Ooze never comes back in any of the TV shows.
In this movie, they get the new powers and new Zords, but that happens at the beginning of season 3 in a completely different way.
Interesting.
This movie is actually the reason they get the new
This is
Zords.
an alternative universe.
Look, it's the beginning of
Stars.
It's a Wonderful Life.
The new Zords.
I was thinking about the stars where you have like God and Clarence talking to each other. Like, yo, go save George Bailey if you want those wings, motherfucker. That's canon. That was the original script.
Yeah, this is very crawl.
Centuries ago, a legendary interdimensional being known as Zordon came to the city of Angel Grove to establish a command center for his never-ending struggle against evil. With the aid of his trusted assistant, Alpha 5, the noble master sought out 6 extraordinary teenagers and gave them the power to transform into a superhuman fighting force. In the time of great need, the young heroes could use their power to call upon colossal assault vehicles known as Zords. I had toys when I was a kid called Zoids that were really cool.
Zoids.
Interesting.
The identity of the 6 remained a guarded secret. Today, that tradition continues.
Zoids sound like a
powers.
chibi version of the Zords.
They were little plastic robots, but they were some might be like worm shaped or dragon shaped or whatever, and you would wind them up.
Robot worms.
You would wind them up and they would walk or move in some
It's been a
form.
while since I've watched this
I
movie.
like how they're all just popping up while suiting up.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is one of the better seasons of Power Rangers.
Isn't it multiple?
Yeah, it's
One
more.
of the better
But,
iterations.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I still like Ninja Storm the best.
I'm not sure.
Oh
which
yeah,
one I
the
like
whole
best.
Disney era is great.
Although I maintain
love
that Operation Overdrive has the best theme song,
Fair.
and I don't even think it's close.
Yeah.
Not to say that some
How do you
movies
feel
don't
about the
have quality theme
Netflix
songs.
iteration?
Oh, I thought you were asking how you felt
I
about.
haven't seen much of.
Just part of it. And then we read part of the rest.
I thought you were asking how you felt about the villain's neckerchief. What are the villains' names? Bull and
Bulk and Skull or whatever.
Bulk and Skull.
Something like
you
that.
can tell I'm not.
But not
a Power
exactly
Ranger-
villains,
I'm not a
though,
Power
just
Ranger aficionado.
Dumbasses.
I maintain that I was a little too old for Power Rangers, and I'm not saying there's like an age limit on Power Rangers. But what I mean is, at that point in my life and my personal development, I kind of moved away from stuff like this. If it had come along 5 years earlier, I'd have been all about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure we were 100% the target age, but we were at least close enough that this was absolutely...
Maybe not
us.
for Mighty Morphin, but for Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers
yeah.
continued.
Yeah, but we grew up with the Disney era.
No, like I
Yeah.
said,
The best era.
It was, I guess it officially came out in 93, 94 is when I more started hearing about it, but by then, I was just I don't want to say I didn't watch, like, what would be considered children's program. I mean, I loved, like, Tiny Toons and Animaniacs and Tasmania, but this just didn't really speak to me.
So, I have a friend, I have multiple friends that were kids during this time, and, like, none of them really got into
I
Power
would, however,
Rangers.
love to go skydiving like the Power Rangers. Although I bet it's not.
Why are they cheap-posing?
It's not. I bet it's
Why
not.
not?
I bet it's not really the Power Rangers doing it.
Probably not.
This is sort of like reverse Super Sentai, where it's somebody totally different in the suits. I mean, it could be them. Who knows? It's not like skydiving is particularly hard, in so much as like an average person can definitely go out and be taught to do it.
And he has a
Yeah.
board, but no one else does.
I mean, that looks phony right there. That looks like it's shot on stage right there,
Yeah.
Probably.
with like a painted background.
I recently...
Even if it is really them skydiving, which why would you risk your main stars doing that?
Mhm.
Because there is always the chance something could happen. That's why you have stunt people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure for those close-ups, those were shot in a studio somewhere. I wonder what city that is. Because is that a real city, you reckon, or is that just a model?
I don't know.
Did they use a real? I mean, this is probably real. This
Could
pretty wide
honestly be
open.
either.
Yeah, it could be. And they could be shooting it on a field and just replace the
Okay,
city
they come
with
down.
Mm-hmm.
a painting.
I love this opening. I love all this movie.
I recently saw one of those Who's More Likely To videos, and one of the questions, it was like really random, but one of the questions was who's more likely to go skydiving.
Not me.
I'd love to.
Of this podcast, Maddie.
Yeah. I would not like to skydive.
I'm not against it.
Wait, I'm just curious. I thought the Black Ranger was black.
The original one.
Is he not black in the movie?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that skydiver was not of the African American persuasion.
I don't know which.
I'm not
which
sure.
This is.
Just more proof of the fact that it wasn't really them. But then again, okay, well Trini's black, so maybe you're right. Maybe they do have a different Power Ranger in the movie. I thought it was all.
Throughout
Most
the
of the
original
original
Mighty Morphin, a
there's
lot of the
multiple,
Rangers were
yeah.
switched out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Only like Billy and.
Jason.
No, he was switched out too.
Jason
wasn't
was
he?
switched out too.
I believe so.
So the girl, the pink girl.
Yeah, I don't think she changed. Maybe she did.
I don't think.
And of
so.
course, Tommy stayed.
Yeah, but Tommy wasn't there in the beginning.
Yeah,
Tommy
he came in
a little later.
sometime within
He
season one.
stayed once he came there, but
In Green with the
But
Evil.
he wasn't one of the originals.
I was about to say he stayed once he came, but that sounded awkward. So
Because the Green Ranger originally started out as a villain, but then he became a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true in
Enemies
Super
oh yeah,
Sentai
okay.
as well.
We do have a different. Oh man, they just whitewashed this. Well, I guess I can't say that since they changed the Yellow Ranger. But did she change before the movie or?
She changed in the series.
Okay, she changed in the series before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't change in the movie and then for the series after.
Yeah, no one changed in the movie. I don't believe so.
Because it was an Asian girl originally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the original Super Sentai was a guy.
Makes sense.
Fun fact.
Have you ever watched any Super Sentai?
I have not. I really want to. The
Is
Green
there
Ranger
any way
dies
to
in
watch
Super
it?
Don't
Sentai.
look. They're rollerblading.
Hell yeah.
They're just gonna do everything.
But yeah, in the Super Sentai season, Mighty Morphin is based off the Green Ranger dies, and that's why eventually the Green Ranger switches out for the White Ranger.
But of course,
he
in the
loses
US
his power
version-
in this, but in the original, he dies.
Right. Yeah, they weren't going to do that on a kid's show in the U.S. in the mid-90s.
Yeah. But then they got the White Ranger using a costume from, like, the next season, which might be the same season that the Zords from Season 3 and this movie are from. I'm not sure on that. It's on one of the later... It's from one of the later seasons, the Super Sentai.
Hmm.
But they keep using the same Mighty Morphin.
And of course, we should say in
Outfits.
real life, Tommy has passed away.
Sadly.
Just recently.
R.I.P.
Again, not the character, but the
One of the
actual
greatest
actor.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the greatest Ranger of all time.
Probably the most well-known, at least.
He's
the
in
US.
very many Power Ranger seasons.
Just the short ones.
Anyway.
Oh, this guy's pissed.
Yeah, they skydove
Understandable.
into the digging area.
Yeah, wow, they're really messing things
Got a little
up there.
propeller cap.
Mm-hmm. The
There
other
you go.
guy had a rainbow mohawk.
Yeah.
On his helmet.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're not villains, they're dumbasses.
Well, okay, but they start. Well, you're right. They're not the villains they fight. They're like they're like their real life villains.
Yeah. Though I think they do actually do some
Some villainy.
heroic stuff
Oh.
at some point in the series. Like, not too much, but you know. More than nothing. Oh, is it time for Ivanus?
This isn't suspicious at all. This giant manhole cover with the vaguely Asian-looking lion head on it.
I'm aware where to watch, as I haven't watched it.
I don't even know what
I haven't gone to it. What is this? Another mysterious thing with an ancient villain in it? No, we'd never see that in Power Rangers.
Does anybody know why they chose to go with Ivanus instead of Zed and Rita?
To have a movie villain, probably. Have a movie specific villain.
Cool.
I don't remember what happened at the end of season 2. It's been a while since
But yeah, no, I didn't think it was.
So like Zed and Rhea could be.
I didn't think it
out
was
of
something
commission.
because I don't think it was driven by the plot of the TV show. I just
Egg.
Purple egg.
He found the
Who
last
left an Easter egg here? This is the worst place to hide a dyed egg.
Unfortunately, the Wikipedia page doesn't have any information on it.
And it's held by a hand. I'm gonna take
We
it.
have a cat scratching up furniture in the studio, and
Oh,
I
it's got
tried to summon
electricity.
them away from the.
Apparently, Zed and Rita do
furniture.
appear in a mid-credit scene.
Oh, they do.
Interesting.
It's been a while since I've seen
But
this
I
movie.
So it sounds like they were.
Summoned Mikey instead.
Zed and Rita
Wait.
both appear in later Power Rangers.
Do they appear in
seasons,
this
too.
movie at all? Because I've maybe seen it,
You've probably seen it. I've watched this like 20 times.
but as it turns out, we don't have it on DVD. So,
Interesting.
I have seen it like 20 times.
or if we
I know
do,
that
or if
much.
we do, Dylan doesn't currently know where it is.
It's kind of like packed up somewhere.
But in Mystic Force, well, actually, at the end of like In Space or Lost Galaxy, Zordon dies, but like he releases like a good wave throughout the galaxy, and then
That's
Rita and
actually
Zed
good,
become good, and Rita later is like the leader of the like the Zordon for the Rangers in Mystic Force.
Lovely Rita, leader May.
I don't know what happened to Zed, but in the second to most recent season, what was it called? Dino Fury?
Yeah, I
you would
think
know
so.
better than I.
Zed reappears in that, but like a new Zed, like a clone of him or something, I guess. I haven't gotten that, I don't think.
I don't like this drinking game. We haven't drank anything yet.
I don't remember the rules.
I've got them up here. Apparently, Zed and Rita do appear, and like Ivan's like, no, y'all suck. Go away.
Hey, it's
Mikey, back
a
away
giant
from the
flowing head.
microphone.
Yeah, this whole
like the
original
logo.
arc is like the Zordon era of Power Rangers. I've only seen my Morphin of the Zordon era, and like the Turbo movie. I like the Turbo movie. A lot of people don't like Turbo
Interesting.
because of reasons.
I
They
haven't
especially
watched
don't
it
like the
enough
Blue
to
Ranger in
judge it.
Turbo.
I mean, he's better than Billy. Look, no offense.
I
I understand that the actor who played Billy went through a lot of abuse on the show and was not happy and not treated well, and I'm not impugning any of that or diminishing his suffering or justifying it or saying it was the cause, although it certainly could be. But the fact is, he's a horrible actor in at least the show that I've seen.
He's a perfect actor.
No, he's bad. And I'm not saying any of them are doing Shakespeare, but even amongst the cast of
Power
mid
Rangers.
actors, he stands out as particularly
What is
bad.
going on?
Power Rangers absolutely is not Shakespeare.
Oh, that's Rita and Zed.
I don't even think he was that improved in that little
Golda.
reunion Power Rangers movie they did a couple years ago.
I don't know who
I
that
can't
fourth
remember.
person is.
I don't remember it that well. Like, I remember it happened.
Who? Golda or the pig?
Yeah, who's that pig?
Who's that pig?
I do not know who that is.
Let's see. I do have the plot here. Mordant.
Who the fuck is that?
Hold on. Mordant is a warthog henchman in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, specifically.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know him. He's
He's
only in
not
this.
featured in
Brain is
television series
moving.
in any manner and is created for the film. But he also appears in Marvel Comics adaptation of the film and television series.
Interesting.
In an early draft of the script, as well as in some merchandise, he is identified as Goldar's second cousin 3 times removed on his mother's side, visiting for the summer.
Oh, good to know.
I was about to question the fact that I make Power Rangers comics, but I literally have them on my comic list of ones to
I want some
buy.
Power Rangers comics.
One of my friends,
There's lesbians in some of the
Well, I
comics.
guess you know to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I've seen some
Comic-Cons.
at a show one time because there's one series that has some covers illustrated by an artist whose work I really like, so I'd like to get those. But I've also seen people sell blank covers. I don't think I've purchased any blank Power Rangers covers.
Oh my gosh, I never realized it, but Ivan Ooze is played by the same guy who played Belloc in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Cool. I haven't seen that movie.
Me neither.
I know, but
I need to.
that means something to me, and
Yeah.
somebody else listening probably.
Definitely.
My wife likes
Famous?
Indiana Jones.
Ah.
You've taken my milkshake, I've come to reclaim it!
Yeah.
Happy
Quack.
birthday, Grimace!
It's Grimace!
Purple movie villain before Thanos.
Yeah,
I
right,
mean, it was
Thanos
good.
predates this in the comics.
Yeah. Very much, I'm sure.
Okay, who's everyone's favorite Mighty Morphin villain?
Villain?
Of the main ones.
I always thought Zed looked cool.
Zed is indeed very cool.
Rita?
I'm not sure.
I got nothing
Okay,
against
okay.
Rita, but yeah, I always thought Zed looked really cool.
I think for season 3, like, Rita's dad is the main villain. He's lame.
Interesting.
I don't care about.
Oh my gosh, Dad, just let me be the Power Rangers already! Why are you harshing my buzz, old man?
It hasn't been any of the ones I've set up at, but Rita has been at some of the shows in our area before.
Oh my gosh, were the Power Rangers there to stop her? Did y'all have any trouble? Why didn't you tell me about this?
I really like the beginning of the first episode with the, quote-unquote space trash can, as they call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how the two little astronauts are dubbed, it looks so fan-made and everything. Because it's a Super Sentai for it's dubbed over. It's silly.
Half of the concept of
I
Power
smell the
Rangers
milkshake.
is silly.
The Grimace
Ronald's
shake.
still making those fries. What? They took the beef fat out? Well, I suppose they may be okay. As long as they don't taste too fishy. Almost
It's-
a rainbow.
Almost.
And look at those effects. Peak effects.
Amazing. I mean, some of the best Power Rangers.
Why is
effects.
everybody sleeveless but Trini?
She didn't feel like it.
It's just- that stands out. Because some of those outfits are not particularly good looking, and
Personally, I
those are
just
some interesting choices. Like the collared sleeveless shirt Billy has on, maybe not the best look.
Personally, I've just always loved how every iteration of the Power Rangers, their casual clothes or their color.
It's Grimace!
Gen Z Power Rangers.
I was Googling something. I was Googling this yellow Ranger's name. It's Aisha, I believe.
Oh, this is Aisha. Trini was the original one?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. I told y'all I'm not a Power Rangers fan.
Yeah, I don't know any of their names.
You know Tommy.
Yeah. That's about it.
I know the actress for the Pink Rangers, Amy Jo Johnston.
Okay.
Is the Black Ranger
remember her name.
Rocky?
I keep wanting to call her Tiffany, but I don't think that's right. And Jason's the Red Ranger, right?
I believe he's
I
the
literally
Black
have the
Ranger.
cast right here in front of me.
Wow.
I could be looking at it. Well, I did, but I clicked on Paul Freeman's page to find out he was Belloc in Indiana Jones.
Oh no, Rocky is the second Red Ranger. Who's the Black Ranger?
Rocky Kataki? Duwaki Kataki is the Power Ranger.
Hey man, I'm Power Ranger! It's Morphin time!
Oh gosh.
That's horrible. Adam, that's the second Black Ranger. Then Rocky is the Red Ranger. And then he's like the Zeo Blue.
Oh, Kimberly is the Pink Ranger. Why didn't I remember that?
Remember?
Yeah. Oh, Billy, of course. I can remember Billy's name.
Yeah, everyone knows Billy.
Remember how in the Netflix one they made the Pink Ranger into the red one and then the red one into the beige one?
And we didn't get that far.
No, we didn't. We read that far and had enough.
Oh, the Rangers are gonna fight. Are they gonna morph before the fight? No, because who needs to morph to fight? They only do that after like 20 minutes.
The Red Ranger in this is Rocky.
Yeah.
So he'd already succeeded Jason.
Interesting.
So yeah, no Jason, no
Zach.
No Tweenie.
Wow.
They left for something halfway through like the second season. Or something.
Wow.
Wait,
Where'd he get a stick?
That doesn't count as
He
a weapon.
randomly picked it up somewhere.
Did you see how many times the enemy spawned?
Flip. Drink.
Gotta grab mine.
Did it again, drink.
Is it every time they do a
No,
flip?
the second was probably a legitimate move. I don't know. It's somewhat nebulous.
I think it's any time they unnecessarily flip.
Yeah. And it's debatable how many of these flips are really necessary. But he didn't really... Okay, no, that was not necessary.
Look at these fights.
I didn't realize that was such a well-known trope in Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on. That's excessive at very least.
Okay, maybe you guys are drinking too much.
Says you.
The ooze on the fist.
Grimace shake.
What does that remind me of?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm thinking there's some... Oh, Alex.
They're both flipping away for no reason. Where are they going?
Literally still flipping. I'm gonna have to fill these drinks up at this point.
Rumor has it they're still flipping to this day.
No, there they go. They finally stopped flipping. They're just...
He didn't get hit, he just flipped in and messed up.
Oh, they finally got morph.
Luckily, I managed to swallow right before that, but I was this close to spitting my drink out on you, Maddie.
Shouldn't that be like your first move? If you have that power?
It's morphin' time!
Oh, drink.
Hell yeah. I'd love to have like a power coin
Okay.
morpher. That'd be so cool.
We should be taking 2 drinks every time they flip, by the way.
Oh, fuck that. Already. What if I could just get you the coins?
Fun fact, there's low reasons why they're all different colors.
I'm
Okay.
not surprised.
You see the morphin
I mean,
grid?
there's lore reasons why the lightsabers are different colors.
The morphin grid is like a spectrum, and like the colors like different points to access it on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't like access it on the same point. There might be issues. So they use different colors to access it from like different points.
Right. Makes sense.
And the reason why that can be the same color across different seasons is because different morphers are like different points on a different axis. Like the colors are one axis, the morpher is a different axis.
It'd have been fun if they just used the Super Sentai footage for the fights in the movie, too.
Dude.
What?
He could have and should have just been gold.
Yeah, probably.
But
There's been a Gold Ranger.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a Gold Ranger in that series, and the suit was significantly blue?
Was there a Gold Ranger?
I thought so.
Dino Fury?
This is the beige Ranger. Could have, should have been gold.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, that totally looks like gold. I know what it reminds me of the purple ooze slime stuff in Ghostbusters, too.
Never seen gold.
Wow, these effects
Gold.
are
Never
so
seen
amazing.
Goldbusters?
Yeah.
Goldbusters!
Never seen Ghostbusters.
There's something shiny in your neighborhood.
Hey, don't
Who you
come
gonna
close.
call?
I'll spit at you or something.
Goldbusters.
Someone should get like a gun.
Okay, the suit wasn't significantly
He has no hands.
blue. It just wasn't as gold as the beige Ranger.
He doesn't like have a turret.
Maybe.
Dad, the one I just showed you, that was beige. This is gold. Beige looks more gold.
Well, the gold parts of his suit look gold. He has
Yeah.
other color. He's just like a mishmash.
I was gonna say, he has a lot of other stuff going on.
That's the most accent colors I've ever seen in a Power Ranger.
Yeah, because
you
his
seen-
suit is mostly like yellow and blue.
Is it the
And black.
samurai?
And
Yeah, a
silver.
bit of black. And yeah, little
Look at-
silver
let me look at
details.
What's your favorite iteration of Power Rangers, Alex?
I have no idea.
I like Ninja Storm best.
Have you seen the
Definitely
Samurai
one
Gold
with a pink
Ranger?
ranger.
Look at the Samurai Gold Ranger.
Do you have a picture for me to look at, or are you telling me to look it up?
There's no Pink Ranger in Ninja Storm.
Then it's not my favorite. Oh my gosh, that's even worse.
Flute Solo.
He's like mostly blue.
You see this one?
Yeah.
I mean, that other one is almost like a modern
It
nod
looks
to
like a
it,
football
but still.
uniform or something.
Yeah.
Samurai is pretty good, but one big complaint I have about Samurai is like it started the trend. Like everyone afterwards, they used the Go Go Power Rangers song, and it's like I like Go Go Power Rangers, but it's like I like all the Power Rangers songs.
Doesn't Go Go Power Rangers specifically say Mighty Morphin in it?
Well,
They
yeah,
took
but
that part out.
they either change or they just leave in My Muffin. Samurai is because it was like an anniversary season or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then they just like kept doing it. Look at those suits. Those suits are so awesome.
Those suits are good. I was trying to look up some of the different Rangers so I could give you an idea of which one's my favorite.
Oh no, there's an ooze monster.
Well, don't you have to actually have seen it? It's not just about aesthetics.
I mean, you've probably seen like Ninja Storm, My Muffin.
I wouldn't say the Mighty Morphin costumes
few.
are the best, but they're solid.
Yeah, probably not the best, but they're good. I like them.
I'd probably still say Ninja Storm are the best.
Ninja Storm might be my favorite season. I really like RPM too. RPM is great. The best part about the best part about the Disney era of Power Rangers is that Disney did not care about Power Rangers at all, so that they just let people do whatever. It's like, oh, I just don't.
I just want to say Disney is always best when they just let their creatives do whatever.
Oh, I don't explode your budget and do whatever.
No, I was recently watching a video about how Lilo and Stitch was made, and that's what happened. They just avoided Disney. Disney had no say and just watched the final product, and I was like, yeah, cool, let's put it out.
Could they have done that with the live action one then?
They should have.
I mean, who thought that 2025 would be the year that we'd see a Minecraft movie get the spirit of Lilo and Stitch better than the literal Lilo and Stitch film?
That looked like the Predator there.
Lol. Never seen it.
Power Rangers versus the Predator? I don't think that's going to work out too well for the Power Rangers.
No,
Honestly, yeah,
Power Rangers,
no.
not.
Apparently there's some new Predator thing. I think it was
Yeah.
Predator.
There's a
There's
series,
always
I
a new
think,
Predator.
Yeah, something like that.
on Disney Plus or Hulu. Not joking.
No, it's called. I think it was Predator thing. One of my friends keeps recommending it to me.
I love the original Predator, and I love the Predator as a character. I think it can be used really well, but I've never. The only subsequent media I've seen with the Predator is the sequel, and the sequel stunk.
He did
My
not
friend
need to
liked
spin
the
that many
sequel.
times to
Oh
kick
wait,
that guy.
extra spins, 2 drinks.
Well, he's a tornado!
Ow! Oh, I choked.
I took a big gulp.
Tommy,
What does that mean right there?
Death.
Whoa.
I love Power Rangers so much.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we are going to be drunk by the time this is over.
I didn't put that much alcohol in my drink.
I didn't either. And I knew that when I said that.
Oh, look at that.
Jesus Christ, boys, stop!
Nah, trust me, that was a necessary flip.
It really wasn't. Most of the flips are not necessary.
Explain that to us, Karate Master.
It says when they flip 2 billion times.
I mean,
not when
that
they
one
flip
was
one time.
debatably necessary.
When they flip 2 billion times, not one time.
I was saying something a minute ago.
Yo, did he just do the splits?
Yes.
So he could jump over and kick him in the face?
I don't remember what I was saying a minute ago. I was going to say, did RPM not have a Pink Ranger either?
RPM did.
I looked it up in other
Okay,
pictures.
did y'all see that?
I
The
know.
literal hand-drawn animation.
What was that?
eyes? It's like something straight out of Roger
Did y'all
Rabbit.
see the little spin he was doing through the air?
Yes.
Why did they keep spinning through the air?
RPM had.
Maybe I wouldn't have liked this so much. It would come out a couple years earlier.
Red, yellow, blue, green, black, and then silver and gold.
Yo,
Nice.
she got a whip. That's badass. Speaking of Indiana Jones,
Nice.
Indiana Jones is a Power Ranger.
And the
Recently watched an interview.
and the Black Ranger on RPM is named Dylan, but
Nice.
spelled differently, I believe.
Yeah.
Quest thing that Pedro Pascal and Dakota Johnson did together. And one of the questions is if they had ever gotten injured.
Oh my god, that
Filming
was
a
just
movie.
like one of Liu Kang's moves.
Yeah, that will call it.
And Pedro Pascal, he answered yes, and whatever else his answer was. And then Dakota Johnson said yes. And Pedro Pascal asked what and what movie. She said she got whiplash. from 50 Shades of Grey.
Alright.
He lost it at that.
Why did he do that? And then he needed to spin.
Yeah, he was just spinning to
It looked like he's trying to punch her in the stomach. I could have done it. I could just let you know it's right there.
Oh, now they're flipping to the air.
A flip
The
sequence.
iconic scene of flipping to the air. There's a thing the Power
Should we
Rangers do.
just I agree or something at this point?
What did he just use there?
He has a magic sword.
One of his weapons.
I don't remember that.
That's another drink.
Say, what's the rule for the weapons?
Oh, of course, that was last with the sword.
Oh, no.
No, have your magic sword flap above them
He
and
just
use
killed him.
laser eyes to
Just
cut the rope.
Oh, that's not happening.
Well, to be fair, it
I
wasn't,
can't even
it
remake
wasn't the
mine.
weapon that killed them. It was the...
Yeah.
It used its
I say,
laser
if I finish this
eyes.
drink, that's it.
It's a sword, and he had to use laser eyes to cut the rope. Because obviously.
You sure you don't feel like drawing a sword with laser eyes? Shooting the predator or something? And the predator saying, dude, you're a sword.
And for the sword, forget drawing
so
it.
amazing.
You have to embody the true spirit of Power Rangers and badly edit it and like wood. No, clip art. You gotta do clip art.
Favorite movie of all time, never mind. I've been like, yeah, I don't know my favorite movie. This.
Yeah, I
That's
was going to
what-
ask Gabby what her favorite movie was the other day. 'Cause I thought it was possible she would say Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and I would have felt obligated to do it.
I say personally,
It might be this movie, honestly.
But fortunately for me, they didn't have an answer, so...
Oh, I remember my thought from like 10 minutes ago. I was trying to say that my friend keeps recommending me that Predator thing. Meanwhile, I'm recommending K-pop Demon Hunters.
Have you seen the original Predator yet?
No.
Don't watch until you've seen the original.
Okay.
I've seen.
Actually, you know what? I have a
The original's
question.
badass, right, Gabs?
Yeah.
Love the original.
Don't forget the Barbie podcast because we
Hi,
have
guys,
to do
please
that.
hold on.
That's an obligation
I'm
now.
like, I'm
I don't know if you have
going
hands,
now.
but you have a body.
But no, guys, we got to do K-pop Demon Hunters.
It
Dude,
kind of looks like
what's
Palpatine.
We got to do a commentary on that.
No! No!
It's like put a hood on him and it's Palpatine.
Oh gosh.
Do it, Power Rangers. Do it.
Chilling in his crystal glass.
Oh god, I just
sword
rewatched
stuff.
Revenge of the Sith for an upcoming episode.
Mm-hmm.
That movie hits different 20 years later. I actually cried at the end of Revenge of the
That's
Sith.
my wife's favorite Star Wars movie.
I mean...
By the way,
like-
just a note.
It's the best of the
Anytime I say my
prequels.
wife, I'm referring to my girlfriend.
It's the best of the prequel, so I can respect that. I'm not sure I respect it being your absolute favorite Star Wars movie.
It's good.
Oh, Samurai
It's
had a painting
interesting.
too.
It's flawed, for sure. It should have been so much better, but I feel like Lucas crammed so much... He took so much time drawing out the first two that he had to cram so much into the third one that it didn't come off quite as well as it could have. But it's good. I don't dislike it at all.
What is this one?
That is Mystic Force.
Okay.
I love Mystic
What's the
Force.
Mystic Force?
That's the one where Rita is like the...
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
one that... No, is that the one we have the most recent action figures from? The blue and the pink one? Are they Mystic Force? It
No.
kinda looks like... okay.
That's
I was
Dino
gonna
Fury.
say.
What?
That's Dino Fury.
That's Dino Fury? There's no...
I was gonna say I don't love this design, but I like that her little visor thing is a butterfly.
The newest figures you have.
Just...
The Mystic Force figures you have are the ones you put on your finger from like
Okay.
way long ago.
Okay, well, I'm gonna eat a Reese's while I go.
Okay.
Okay.
But no, see, I don't love the general design, but I do like the fact that her visor is a butterfly.
I like Mystic Force a lot. It's
Do
good.
you like the design?
They have capes.
Capes are a liability.
They're cool.
No capes.
They're cool.
This is not all the Power Rangers toys. These
Are
are just
they in
ones
there?
that John and I were playing
What
with
the fuck is
last
that
night.
one?
That is just the ninja.
Alex, we don't have a video component to this. Stop showing images that you can't share
That's
with
not like
class.
a full suit.
Interesting.
Okay, you got the figures.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Dino Fury, man.
Okay.
In Japan, in Super Sentai, it's like freaking Dragon Knights or something is what it's called.
Now, most important question though, is that yours or Johnny's?
I don't think this is mine.
Oh yeah, I
We weren't sure if
recognize
it was
that.
recent enough to be Johnny's or if it was still one of yours.
That's like the most recent series.
Tommy.
Yeah.
He's a little floppy though.
He doesn't have his armor.
He has trouble standing up.
I wonder if they can be fixed like the Monster High.
Yeah, you got
guys.
Ziggy in there. The Green RPM Ranger.
Oh, we have audio in there apparently.
Is this my guy?
That's Tommy again.
That's Tommy, really?
That's the Green Ranger from my Morphin Power
Compare the two
Rangers.
Tommies. size-wise. That was like Tommy's little brother or something.
Who's your guy? The Samurai Ranger? I don't have
Yeah.
a figure of him.
I was hoping it was. No, the only other green one we have in here is...
Ziggy!
Oh, that is Ziggy? I
Yeah.
guess we do have it then.
The RPM Green Ranger.
I thought that was like Power Rangers Animal Force or something.
Nah, it's RPM.
Because he's got like a fin on his head.
Can't tell, yeah, nothing.
No,
Yeah, it's
I
green.
can't.
There you go. Dude.
No, but the pink one, I was like, this looks like his
Taking a
mom
kid on
taking him
his
out
hip.
trick-or-treating or something.
Okay, me
There's
too,
a coffee
Tommy.
cup in there, I think. It does not have an off switch that I remember. Rip headphone
Tommy's
users.
carrying two Green Rangers.
Yeah.
Himself and Ziggy.
He's gonna suplex them. Yo, some of these figures would actually be good for wrestling. They have a lot of opposable joints.
They're super cool. It'd be cool to have some more Power
Oh,
Rangers
that
figures.
pink actually looks really good, though.
I mean, for my money... Oh, yeah, they're in a snow globe. Rita and Zed.
Interesting.
Actually, I always thought Goldar looked really cool, too. I
He
know
is
his
pretty
character is not...
Don't I
know
have
he's-
a Goldar figure?
We do. It's not in this bucket, but... I know he's kind of weaselly, but I always thought he looked really cool.
He is.
Oh, your coffee cup was making noise.
Yeah, I kept singing during the podcast because
Yeah.
we can't have that in the
I was informed
podcast.
there wasn't an on-off switch.
That I recall. There's a battery pack.
He's
Yeah.
just spit up smooth.
A run-in from Johnny from Vidiocy.
Yeah, I had to spit some moves.
Had to throw up some good
It's the Grimace Shake! Oh, you beat me to it.
shit.
Because I tried to do it again.
And that ooze gonna become a villain?
This ooze is going to make the Statue of Liberty walk with an NES Advantage
Multiple villains.
joypad.
Multiple grimaces. This is how Grimace respawns. Wait, that's not what I was trying to say.
Am I?
How he reproduces?
Yeah, that's the word.
You think that was better?
Oh, the
Which
buds.
one did it make sense? Is
You
the
think, we
problem.
need to
made
hear about,
buds.
you think we need to hear about Grimace reproduction?
Yeah.
You think everybody's out there wondering how Grimace reproduces?
You know, I'm sure there's an entire YouTube video on it.
I hope there's not.
If you can't find it on YouTube, I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet.
Sounds like a game theory, honestly.
I don't believe. They've done that.
Dude. K-pop Demon Hunters, within 2 days of its release, almost had 200 fanfics.
Did you watch that without me?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I watched it on release day, but hey, I said I'd watch it again. I told you we need to watch it.
Yeah,
I literally just said we gotta do a
said
commentary
before release
on
day I was willing to watch it with you.
Yeah, but me and Johnny were talking about watching it, and we asked if you wanted to, and you're like, sure. Right, Power Rangers effects.
I love Power
They
Rangers
are their
effects.
own category.
Where are they going? What planet are they going to? Did
How many
Zordon
times did they
teleport them
flip
here?
while teleporting?
Yes. Or Alpha did, one or the other.
Hey, you should go to
I love
this
Alpha.
planet. They'll teach you to become a better
I like the
ranger.
hoodie, kind of. I like the subtle yellow to it.
No, I was just saying it's bizarre that everybody is sleeveless. What?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, what were the costumers thinking?
That they all need to be sleeveless.
But her?
Does she have, like,
Yes.
tattoos or something? They didn't have it in the budget to cover them up with makeup.
I suppose that's possible.
That's an
Bones.
interesting skeleton.
What is that thing supposed
What if
to
we
be?
managed to 3D print that skeleton?
There's a lot more things you could 3D print for that skeleton.
The horns kind of look like Rita.
Yeah.
Is that Rita's dad?
No. I think Rhea's horns is part of the hat.
Maybe.
Yeah, like a headpiece thing.
I'm not sure that's true for
what?
my dad.
From
Her
just-
brother is a skeleton.
From just a cursory search, I could not find a video on Grimace reproduction.
It exists somewhere in the internet, I'm sure. That is not too absurd for the internet.
Well, you said on YouTube. I only search YouTube.
Yeah.
specifically.
Keep
Keep out toxic chemicals.
Joker busts in.
It's me, I'm
It
doing
makes
the
it sound like you're
toxic...
keeping out the toxic chemicals.
What's he doing with toxic chemicals?
Everything.
Making the Grimace shape.
Exactly.
Here's how you make a good mistake. You just put some toxic chemicals
Look, they
in
can
it.
take the beef fat out of the fries. They can't take the toxic chemicals out of the Grimace shake.
I didn't know there were toxic chemicals in it to begin with.
What's with the deal? Always have the monocle.
I don't remember the monocle.
I think he had a monocle this whole time.
We all just didn't notice.
So he's like, this
Look, I still barely even know who this guy is. He's a weird addition. Oh, it's making the ooze, I guess. He's making more ooze. with his ooze powers.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it.
Willy Wonka's ooze
I've been
factory.
using the chocolate factory.
Okay, dude. Jungle Fury or Dino Fury?
Jungle Fury, I have nostalgia.
Interesting. What about suit-wise?
Have you
Which
seen the
one?
Purple Ranger for Jungle Fury?
That one.
Show that to Matt.
The closest thing to pink. Purple Cat Ranger.
Look,
Looks like a wolf.
fine. Yeah, he's like the Wolf Ranger.
I was just calling him a purple cat.
I did.
Uh,
Yellow is probably a cat. Look at that face.
That's not all the suits from Jungle
Click
Fury.
X to get
Also,
the
another
results.
tutorial note. Everybody has shorts except for Tommy and the Black Ranger.
Okay. What color are all of the shoes?
I hadn't known.
Here's all of them. They're in like the master modes there.
No,
The,
there's, like,
uh,
a light blue one.
The light blue, the green, and the black one, those are like spirit rangers. They aren't like actual people in suits, there's like spirits that the rangers call on.
Interesting.
I think I have like the bad one's Zod or whatever in there.
Look, I'm not okay with the lack of pink, but I will say that it does have a couple of the more interesting colors.
It's cool.
This is like an early 80s music video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bird!
So they totally
We'll just
had to
call those
flip that
flips
way.
necessary.
I do question the birds. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about their cover of Mr. Tambourine Man.
New enemies to fight.
I don't think y'all really had to dive. I think y'all had room.
Meh. The dives were more necessary than most of the flips.
That bird game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Billy has long pants.
That flip was necessary.
Oof.
He couldn't just run into a stone wall.
Honestly, are any flips necessary in a fight, to be fair?
Depends.
Most time you can just step out
That
right?
flip, I'm not sure. She got caught.
It's hard to believe this movie.
She should have
This
flipped.
movie's from 1995. That's the same year Toy Story came out.
Yes.
This feels more like an 80s movie as far as the
It's Power
the
Rangers.
level of effects.
Power Rangers, literally, Power
The
Rangers' original
2020s
idea.
Power Rangers, their effects aren't that much better.
Power Rangers' original idea is that's okay. What if we just had no budget for a show?
Yeah.
And so even in the 2020s, they're not 2020s effects.
That's
They
like
may be
the whole idea
approved, but
comes
not
from.
that drastically.
She's not wearing very much clothing
No, she
Yes.
is not.
Yes, she isn't.
for a kids movie. I mean, for an 80s kids movie, that's probably a lot of clothing, honestly.
And this is why Kid Me loved this movie.
This is mid-90s, so...
She looks like some take on a Poison Ivy
What?
knockoff.
She honestly looks like something that would have appeared in the live-action Masters of the Universe movie.
Quite possibly.
In the show, they go to like some ninja dude in like a full like Power Rangers ninja suit,
Uh-huh.
but like a bulky one. In the movie, they go to some
Half-naked woman? Makes sense.
hot alien girl or whatever.
They go to Barbara.
Is she alien? I don't know. We're in space
Well,
or
not to
something.
that planet, probably.
That's fact.
They're the aliens on this planet.
Very fact.
Oh yeah. Her staff goes apart. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Oh.
You're not Jason.
Yeah, you can never be a Red Ranger. You're gonna get replaced like next season as the Red Ranger. Will Tommy be Red Ranger next season? I think so.
What fucking
Tommy
Power
was Red Ranger at
Rangers
one
were
point?
titanium and
I think like
mercury?
in Zeo he's the Red Ranger, I think.
Good lord, that boy hogs up all the colors.
Has there ever been a Power Ranger to do all of the colors within the iteration?
Oh, no Ranger
No
has done
chance.
every color.
There should be an iteration that lasts long enough
First
to do
off, there's
that.
a lot of colors.
Yeah, but that's why I said for that iteration. So, like, for that iteration, maybe they only have 4 or 5 at most.
No, they don't switch
Like,
colors
they just
within the
work their way up through
series.
the ranks.
They don't switch colors in the series much, like in their own series.
I was going to say maybe much. We literally saw Netflix do that.
Well, yeah, dang, that's 2 different series. It's Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury. That's 2 different seasons. The continuation, but it's 2 different seasons.
I still
But
think
even
there
so,
should be an iteration with
Only
before
those
that. For
through
some
a season
reason,
change like that.
for whatever reason, throughout the iteration, their series, one of them fulfills. It doesn't have to be like a permanent switch. It could be they just temporarily, for one episode, for whatever reason, were this other color. There was some weird fucking switch between the colors.
This bed is not very comfortable, Alpha. Why did you lay me on a bed of sharp crystals? Do not have a mattress. A feather pillow, perhaps.
Oh my gosh, guess what, Dad?
What, Alex?
Squishmallows is releasing pillows now. But what's interesting is apparently they decided to do 3 different firmnesses. I'm not sure the correct word to use there. But they started by releasing the one that supposedly feels the least like a common Squishmallow. Mm-hmm. It's like the firmest option, and people are saying it's like the promotional ones, like the Pokemon Squishmallows.
Is he selling slime pretty much?
But people are complaining because they're buying the pillows and it doesn't feel how they're expecting.
He's just selling slime. His whole scheme is just to sell slime.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I'm going to be resurrected and just sell slime. That's all I want to do, is sell slime.
This Power Ranger.
Yeah, I don't.
Titanium.
I don't know what season that's from.
I don't know either.
Sorry.
Titanium.
But yeah, Tommy is of course, My Morphin Green, My Morphin White, Zeo Red, Turbo Red, and Dino Thunder Black.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna need an edit of this Power Ranger to the song Titanium.
No.
Yes.
Let's see, Lightspeed
That's
Rescue.
an interesting path.
Yeah, I haven't watched, any Lightspeed Rescue.
Look at this one.
Lightspeed Rescue, that's Operation Overdrive.
Cool.
You can tell from the giant Operation
His color is
Overdrive
Mercury.
symbol. Neat.
He's one of the unique colors. I don't know how his color... I mean, I guess the silvery color is supposed to be Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks like a mashup of every other color.
They're gonna get the new Ranger powers soon. They're gonna have the exact same suits, but new Zords.
Sims, they're partnering with U2s to do the Grim Reaper and the Cow Plant.
Okay.
And they have a bird game
They should be
coming
partnering with Power Rangers.
Imagine Power Rangers and the Sims.
That'd be so cool!
Okay, so, I'll give you a list of mods. Make it.
Nah. Busy. I love that. Yo, imagine playing a Power Ranger.
There's already mods. Why would she have to make it?
Well, it's not mods to add in the Power Rangers. They'd have to, make the Power Rangers and play out a story.
I'll make my own Rangers.
Do it.
I love Power Rangers so much. Where are we now?
California.
Who are we following? Who is this guy?
That's the dad of the kid from the beginning.
The dad of the kid from the beginning.
The kid was like, "Oh, Dad, you skydive like shit. The Power Rangers are so much better at it." And the kid was
I vaguely remember.
Why did he sniff slime?
He doesn't know what it is.
I love sniffing slime. Oh no, but it's evil slime.
It's electric slime.
It's electric.
This is what happens when you play with slime. This is what happens. That he didn't add anything to it. That's a slime.
You know, it'd be very easy to deal with the slime with some contact solution. That's how you deactivate a lot of slime.
I think that's how they made their eyes look like that, was contacts. Yeah, it was pretty weak. I apologize.
Only watching Alpha.
Oh my gosh, I recently saw a movie where Donnie Yen played yet another blind fighting character.
Alpha, turn on my favorite show. Turn on SpongeBob, Alpha.
But I learned in, it was Rogue One he was in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That for that, he actually wore contacts to impair his vision for the movie.
Okay. I hope it didn't cause any lasting effects for him.
Hi, Cat.
But it's a good performance.
Oh yeah, he's great. He was great in the movie I just watched, too. John Wick Chapter
Now they're gonna become Ninja Rangers, not training with a ninja.
Not Ninja Storm Rangers, though.
Yeah.
You should watch the John Wick series with me.
The, what's his name? Ninja or whatever? From, the show. He's actually the creator of Power Coins. He's actually the creator of the Power Coins. I don't remember his actual name.
What is with that Ranger's shirt?
Which one?
The one wearing white.
Tommy?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was Tommy, but I don't want to say it and be wrong. But he's wearing like 2 shirts. He has like a regular tank top and then an oversized shirt cut into a tank top.
Mm-hmm.
I like his workout gear on.
It is ninja. It is ninja for one. Can you see?
Fuck.
He's the one who originally made the power coins and then made the new power coins for them to get these Zords and these ninja. Did they actually use the ninja suits in the show? I don't remember.
Power
What
of the
if-
frog.
Okay, I suggested 3D printing the skeleton, but what if we 3D printed the coins?
The coins would be cool.
Yeah.
I love the whole morpho though.
I'm currently in the process of trying to 3D print Pokemon Johto.
3D print the freaking dragon dagger.
What dragon dagger?
The Green Ranger's dragon dagger that he uses to call the Dragon Zord because it's a flute too.
I haven't even finished printing your little scissor blade piece thing.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah. I also still need to 3D model my strawberry themed keyblade. If Strawberry Shortcake was in Kingdom Hearts. Imagining Strawberry Shortcake with a keyblade.
I don't know what she is. The closed caption cut out there. Oh, the crane. There we go. Took a little while.
I'm a
Interesting.
frog.
Fucking frog. What do you think is wrong?
Frog. What's wrong with being a frog? Frogs are amazing.
Frogs are amazing. And there's links to frogs and ninjas and stuff. Don't ask me about that. I haven't learned about ninjas much.
I'm going to need you to
Like
learn about it if
some
you're back with this
tail
information.
thing.
Interesting.
Not like.
Damn, I wish I had my iPad.
You see a lot of things with frogs.
I have illustrations of frogs doing martial arts.
That's awesome.
I know. I was scrolling through my book trying to find a specific piece and happened to come across that one.
Billy is the Wolf Ranger. He's
Yeah, I saw
awesome.
that.
That's why Billy's the best.
Frog.
Frog.
Not the best actor, though.
He is the best actor.
Well, he's doing a good job of acting like a bad actor, then.
That was in the little synopsis thing he was given. He had to lower his quality to match Power Rangers.
I'm not specifically talking about the movie before.
Oh, and then she vanished.
Ugh.
She was an owl the whole time? The hot lady was an owl?
Makes
Labyrinth?
sense.
Does that happen in Labyrinth too?
Yeah, Bowie becomes an owl.
More slime.
That was just another form of Bowie.
Oh, Lord.
You get to do that.
I smell the Vidiocy curry.
Walks. Are people mining? Are they mining for more ooze?
They're always mining.
Mining and digging.
This was the original Minecraft movie.
What is he drinking?
I'm saying if that guy stole
A
that
good
guy's
shake.
suit, he'd look a lot more like Thanos. I had a thought and it's just completely
I took a drink and
escaped me
everyone
again.
went silent.
That's because my thought escaped me again.
Whenever the main person talking takes a drink, everyone has to go silent. It's just a rule of LexiCon. Okay. Just can never keep talking while someone drinks. Oh, the birds are back. With the
I
great
haven't
effects.
painted any Power Rangers frogs yet.
I don't know because you haven't.
I should.
You should. Power Rangers is awesome.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
It might be on my set
birds
list.
kind of like something out of Labyrinth. I can see him getting down with the fire gang.
Yeah.
Labyrinth is good.
Yeah. Labyrinth's great.
My girlfriend has not seen Labyrinth.
Your girlfriend should see Labyrinth.
Yeah, she should. She should see The Princess Bride too.
Yes.
Both great movies that she has not seen.
Personally, me and my friend are somewhat planning a Princess Bride cosplay.
Better than Indiana Jones, probably. I haven't seen it.
Me neither. I would probably take
Maddie, you've
Labyrinth
seen them
over it,
all.
though, at least.
Would you
I
say
mean-
Princess Bride and Labyrinth are better than Indiana Jones?
Probably take Princess Bride
They're
over
different.
it, but
I don't know that it's fair to say one's
Oh.
better than the other because they're different style movies.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I say they're equal for what they were aiming for.
Okay, which ones do you like more?
Labyrinth, the Princess Bride.
Fair.
Not that I don't like the Indiana Jones movies. I definitely do.
I have some Labyrinth cards.
Oh no!
And,
He blew up the birds.
I have a Labyrinth book
Don't fuck up the Dylan
downstairs,
song
too, I
again.
think.
popcorn chicken.
Unless I brought it upstairs and put it in my room too.
Are they still training or something? Oh, I guess they are.
They're just kind of standing.
Are they ore farming? Oh, I know can't go save the world, but I need to ore farm up here real quick.
Gosh.
And they stare at that rock. Are they gonna climb it or something?
Rock. I know what's on your mind, Tommy.
You know what? Fuck. I almost spelled Midway.
How?
Because I was doing it playing.
It's time to go to the rock, I guess.
Anyway, you know what collector's piece thing that doesn't exist from Labyrinth, but I want so badly? A Sarah Barbie. Specifically in her dress with her tail done up.
A life-size David Bowie
I-
statue.
That'd be a
Also-
Jareth Barbie, too.
Oh yeah, obviously.
A life-size David Bowie statue.
Yes.
I need 10 of those in my room.
I got an envelope full of Bowie photographs.
I think the big problem is that Labyrinth was such a major flop at the time.
At the time.
Tragedy.
It's the movie.
Fucking amazing now.
My school bus used to pass by one of the movie theaters, and one day, oh, Labyrinth is playing. That's the movie my mom wants to go see. By the next day, it was gone.
Damn. One of my friends has told me that at least closer to when it came out, if not actually when it came out, there was a lot of licensing issues and whatnot, so it did not get very much merchandise. And
Yeah,
even nowadays, I think there's still technically some issues.
That I wouldn't know. I was 7 when it came out, so
Yeah. I don't know how old that friend would have
8
been.
maybe.
A bit older than you.
I'm not sure.
Not drastically, I don't think. But yeah.
Why
Have
did I
they
just,
done a Bowie
randomly
Barbie
throw
at all?
sand?
Because he felt like it.
They have, haven't they?
What?
What are
done
they
a
digging
Bowie
out?
Barbie.
I don't know.
I think they did, and I didn't get it.
Is that like a
It's on
giant
my
sword, a
list.
spaceship?
I mean, it's kind of on my list. It's not my favorite of the ones they've
Exoskeleton.
done. I feel like they did better with the
Oh.
Elvis doll. Because, see, it's not...
What?
It's not...
I searched up Labyrinth Barbie dolls and got some Etsy hits. Those David Bowie dolls are scary. That's not good looking.
That's how when you go Etsy.
The problem is the
Well, the Sarah
Mattel...
doll that showed
Oh, she's
in,
gorgeous, of
in the one
course.
thing didn't look too bad.
But the problem with the Bowie, official Bowie Barbie doll is that it's not Bowie as a doll, it's Barbie as Bowie. See?
Nasty.
Cool.
Which isn't
Bowie would be
crazy. Like,
such a good Bowie
the
doll.
Elvis I have is Barbie as Elvis. They've done several actual
Well, yeah,
Elvis
but that's
dolls.
because Elvis. Elvis
Yeah.
isn't Bowie.
Facts.
Apparently, they have done some action figures.
I need all of them. What scale are they? Probably 112?
This
More
is 7
skulls.
inch.
Yeah.
Are those dinosaur bones?
So that would be 112.
There's other iterations
Probably.
of it. Here's a 12 inch.
Okay, that one I need right now. He's moving into my dollhouse.
Why are the dinosaur bones?
$300.
I think I have that in my life savings.
So this alien planet
That is
also had
not a
dinosaurs.
purchase for savings.
Oh, it's a Neko.
No.
Oh, the dinosaur bones are alive.
There was this other one. It's still Barbie as Bowie,
That's
not
awesome.
Bowie. But this one was better. I do really like this one.
Look at that! Look at those dinosaur bone effects. They're better than most of the effects in this movie.
There actually seems to be quite a few, at least
A
Jareth
Ziggy.
figures.
Nice.
They put all the budget on these dinosaur
Okay, I need
effects.
a 12-inch Jet and then a Sarah Barbie.
Unfortunately, somehow the McFarlane Toys version also looks like a figure.
Rocky's got wrecked.
Oh man, I just got wrecked, see? I thought I was a G!
Power Rangers versus Bones.
No,
I wanna do it.
When I was a kid, there was a series of toys that was like dinosaur skeletons.
That's
So you
Nice.
got, and it came with little caveman figures, which but still, yeah, and you like built the they weren't models, like you didn't put them together with the glue, they just like
I
snapped
love
together
dinosaurs.
or whatever.
What's that stick gonna do, man?
I actually like those toys quite a bit.
Tommy, I think just punching it would be better than that stick.
The look that I told you of Sarah that I want as a Barbie doll, I also want to do that as a cosplay, and I need to convince my friend to cosplay Jareth to go along with it. That would be amazing.
Tommy is now whiting dinosaur bones.
What?
No.
Why?
No, he cannot pull that off.
Yeah, he can't.
The alternative is asking you to do it.
I got a better chance of pulling it off than he does.
Yeah, true, honestly. I agree with that.
I think he'd do a perfectly good job at it.
That's because you're biased.
That's fact. One of my best friends is absolutely my bias.
Hold on, I found the Bone Age is what it was called. Yeah, that's it. There's the plesiosaur.
I love dinosaurs.
No. Okay, have y'all seen the little fidget slug things? Yeah, fidget slugs?
No.
Wow. How did you avoid that era of TikTok? They started off, I'm pretty sure, as a 3D print. These guys.
Oh no, he's got people working in the factory.
It's like a segmented slug that moves around. You see?
Uh-huh.
I want one of those, but made as the caterpillar character thing from Labyrinth.
Anyway, Dill, see? It looks just like what they were fighting. They were literally fighting the Bone Age toys.
I was saying, you just gotta buy that to go along with the Power Rangers.
Yeah, you could totally recreate that. These might be a little smaller because the figures were like mask figure size.
You saw that one Power Rangers figure we have. I'm sure it's a fine scale to it.
I don't think the dinosaurs were that big.
Ivan Ooze's evil plan. Employment.
But
Evil
like,
plan, capitalism.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
you know, minimum wage and
Yeah.
and shitty working conditions.
Zero wage, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst slime factory.
In a toxic chemical factory.
Yeah. Making slime for children.
Yeah.
This is just all kinds of wrong, really.
Children and adults to infect their brains. And make more workers.
I mean, I'm just saying that it would have worked on Gen Alpha.
This just sounds like real life at this point.
Whoa, it's Power Rangers commentary?
Wait, remember all the controversy and problems and whatnot of the borax in slime? Borax is often used as a cleaning chemical, but it was a common slime ingredient that people had really bad reactions to.
Who knew that Power Rangers was actually the My Morphin Power Rangers movie
It was a prediction.
a commentary on shit.
Ow,
The effects on that are not as good as on the dinosaurs. They put all their budget into that dinosaur.
And the dinosaur didn't look that great.
It looked better than that.
And yeah, look, you could like recombine the Bone Age dinosaurs to make different sets.
Interesting.
Nice. Oh, there's multiple.
Interesting.
An antenna.
Okay, figures of those would have been neat, right?
I suppose.
I'm kind
if
of...
they looked better than they did in the movie.
I'm kind of like imagining those one insect
They would be
figures you
cool.
had.
Yeah, the insectoids.
Yeah.
No, the insectars.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I was never fond of the figures.
Are they gonna get to that walk anytime soon?
No. I just got in the mood to watch H2O.
Oh, it was just sectars, I'm sorry.
That's a good show.
What,
Its
is that,
effects
some
are
ancient
similar
temple?
to Power Rangers.
Does no one else live on this planet except for that one owl girl?
Well, the dinosaur bones.
This is Bowie's planet. He inhabits it alone.
The planet of Bowie and one dinosaur bone creature.
Yeah.
That's the full name of the planet.
I'm not 100% sure what that connection is. But that checks out.
I mean,
Labyrinth and Power Rangers in the same universe?
the pig guy looks a little like Hoggle.
That's an insult to Hoggle.
I'm sorry.
We don't talk about that pig guy. He's my least favorite Power Rangers character ever now.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know he existed.
I just saw
forgot he
like a little
existed.
mini action figure of Hoggle. When
Like I said, I've seen
looking
this movie like
stuff
2
up.
billion
Yeah, I
times.
saw that too.
Yeah.
If anybody's curious, this movie had a budget of $15 million, which you could probably double that.
15 million?
You probably double that when you throw in advertising, and it grossed $66 million in the U.S. So it made about double its budget.
How'd I have that much of a budget?
I'm
What was the
shocked.
average budget for a movie around that time?
The average budget,
Yeah.
I mean, $30 million was like a mid-priced movie. Like an independent movie might be $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like a studio picture, $30,000 was like a mid-range.
I am shocked it had that much of a budget. though.
30 mil.
Yeah, I'm sorry, $30 million.
Yeah. So this is on the lower end.
Yeah. But still a lot of money. Like I say,
yeah.
a really small feature film or an independent movie would be $1 million or less, or a couple million. But this, 15 million wouldn't be anywhere near a big budget movie. You know, you could get up near $100 million for a big budget movie.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked.
Does that count as morphing? These are upon the masks.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Y'all want to take a Power Rangers quiz?
Sure.
Cool. I sent it to y'all already.
Oh, taking quiz? I'm watching the movie, though.
Yeah, because you haven't multitasked quizzes and movies before. Check the
There's a
previous
cool
300
fight scene.
something
Look at those
episodes.
flips and jumps and ninjaing.
Wait, how many flips were they necessary?
No, they were necessary.
Okay. Hey, I said were they necessary, and you said no, they were.
They were very necessary.
Fighting like temple guardians or something.
We'll see, the Temple Guardians
They're
look
cool
good.
looking.
Honestly, they wouldn't have looked that out of place in Labyrinth.
Power Rangers is something to do with
Yeah,
lava.
they got transported to...
They're not doing very well fighting them, though.
Was there a name for Jarrah's Kingdom?
No?
I mean, he sings about down in the underground.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't
Did
seen
we ever
that
do a
one.
Labyrinth Undertale? Fiat Theory? I think we did.
Probably.
I hope we did.
We better.
And if not, you're making notes about
I
it.
also kind of hope we didn't, because then I got more content. But I think we did.
Rocky is about to die.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Oh, but Adam saved him.
I'm gonna go out like a G, man!
Ha, the temple gods are weak to water, I guess. Is it melting?
There's a lot of Wizard of Oz parallels in this.
Really?
Well, Goldar looks like one of the monkeys, kind of, and the birds kind of fly like the monkeys, and now we've got,
Yeah.
villains melting.
You know, Rickard.
I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke you.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke you with my pokey stick.
And then,
Nuh-uh.
I wouldn't have minded seeing it, but when your mother and I had COVID, I saw advertisements for that,
yeah.
like nonstop, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't even want to see it now. I'm tired of seeing the ads for it.
The sequel comes out later this year. Or part 2, however you want to describe it. Rickard for Good comes out later this year. Kind of want to see it. Probably end up waiting till it's on streaming
Tommy has
too.
a stick
But,
again.
I've seen people saying that it's great that it's coming out, but they kind of want theaters to do it where they play both movies. I'm thinking like, well, if I wait till streaming, I can just watch them back to back.
They're also weak to rocks.
That's understandable.
Weak to water and rocks.
You have a pile of big rocks following you. Let's see how strong against them you are.
Well, if I'm a
they love
super
Scotch
alien
rocks.
temple guardian,
Are they also drinking when the Power Rangers flip for no reason?
why is Billy just oil forming?
That's what Billy
Get
does.
down there and help! Don't just oil form up there. Oh, God. Sliced in two. Talk about a splitting headache.
Falls at the enemy's dead body, strikes a pose.
He really likes doing the splits.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same. I think that was a stunt double.
I have no
Probably.
idea.
Tommy is also oil forming
Are
up
we
in the
gonna take
trees.
this
Well,
Since before
I
this
just swear
movie
the
is
guy
over.
had. I swear Rocky has dark hair, and that guy looked like he had brown hair. I mean, I know brown is dark hair, but
I have
it
no
looked
idea.
it looked lighter. The hair looked lighter.
It looked like a light.
What is that?
I'm pretty
A lot
sure-
of spins.
I'm pretty sure that's in a fighting game too.
Why does
I'm
he keep
pretty sure
becoming
it's
a tornado?
not possible.
And the enemies are shattered. He atomized
Just guess that something.
it. His tornado kick atomized the enemy.
Well, maybe the impact with the wall had something to do with that.
Atomized the enemy and opened a
I
door.
love this movie.
Anyway, quiz.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you sent this to us a while ago.
Yeah, I sent
Yeah.
it like at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, I saw that you had sent.
I was prepared for once. Damn it. Kind of. I
Yeah,
maybe looked
I
up
have
the
like
quiz.
when I found the drinking game.
I maybe
When
looked
did
up
you
the
send
quiz
this
as
to
we
me?
said. The app that has both of y'all.
Signal.
Yeah.
Hey, Ranger enthusiast! Ever asked which Power Ranger are you? Now's your chance to find out. Jump into our free "Which Power Ranger Are You?" challenge and see what bold traits and
That's too many
repetitiveness
questions.
awaits you. This dynamic Power Ranger quiz puts your teamwork, bravery, and quick wit to the test. Perfect for fans wondering what Power Ranger am I? Or
I'm sorry, I didn't proofread it all.
the I is lowercase.
Oh, I accidentally do that all the time.
Are you writing for a professional
No.
publication somewhere? Are you getting paid to do it?
No, actually, I was paid to
Not to
proofread
mention-
for other people.
Anything that I type on has spell check that's good enough to
My
correct- to
phone
change my
has
eyes into
autocorrect, but
uppercase
sometimes
eyes.
it doesn't do that.
Nothing that I use ever fails to
No,
uppercase
sometimes
an eye.
I will type I'm, and for whatever reason, my phone won't autocorrect to add the apostrophe, so I will go back and delete it to add in the apostrophe, but I don't hit to capitalize the I. My phone will auto-cap, and I
okay.
accidentally
But I'm
take that
talking
off.
just a standalone eye.
Yeah. The scenario is that my phone will do that and let it slide for some reason.
Plus, I'm sorry, this was put up on somebody's... Like, somebody got at least college credit for this, if not...
Maybe because it's quizmaker.com.
Oh, they got the suits back.
So is it possible that this was just a random fan posting something?
I don't know, you found the quiz.
I didn't research the website.
Who says I want to take a quiz for some random... Why am I going to trust a quiz for somebody who can't even capitalize their fucking eyes?
It's okay, typos happen.
It's not a typo, they did it twice!
It's totally a typo.
Once is a typo, twice is a fucking trend!
Let's try to make a trend. Hey, there's the owl again. There's Bowie again.
It's only forever. It's not long at all.
Oh gosh. That is terribly computer animated in. Okay, anyway.
You couldn't have gotten me better animators, Goldar?
Okay.
No,
It's
we
like
blew
garbage.
the 15
Nobody's gonna buy the
million.
Grimace
I'm the
shit
Red
now.
Ranger, back to the movie.
Wait, what? He did the
I-
quiz without us.
He said, I did the quiz! He said in the quiz, I did the quiz!
When
Wow.
you face an unexpected
That's a
obstacle, how do you
scorpion.
usually respond to overcome it? Checking with your... yeah, I'm not going to read this whole thing either.
Okay. Gabby, carry the conversation. I'll
antenna
redo
scorpion.
it.
God.
It looks like an
the
inflatable.
CGI
It looks
is
like
not
a
very good
Milo
on those.
balloon.
Oh gosh.
They did not look very good. Power is very low budget.
Facts.
Very no budget.
But it's what
Where'd that
makes it
15
amazing.
million go? Someone just pocket it.
Okay, there's no option for
The
when
cast.
you face an unexpected obstacle for sitting there complaining about it for like 30 minutes before you actually start dealing with it. So I'm not sure what to click.
Look, I'll have a good cry, but I gotta
I
get shit
wonder how
done.
comfy that crystal bed is. Oh, the back to Earth. And now it's nighttime, I guess. Wasn't it just daytime?
Invisibility would be... I do like flight. Probably flight. Although mind reading. Oh, healing. I never considered that.
Wow.
I
Oh
never
no, the
considered
Power
healing.
Rangers are coming back!
Oh, it's a partial rainbow. It kind of looks like the More You Know thing from NBC.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't land on the Earth. I have a news.
Damn it,
This
it's a
is some
PSA.
interesting shot,
I
honestly.
guess we'll just sit down here.
This is like the best shot of the whole movie so far.
This is where the budget went. No, I didn't say it was bad. I said it was interesting.
I love this movie. They're
Tommy's
gonna
mad.
are they
Tommy's
gonna
mad.
pull out the Zords to fight? They're gonna pull out the Zords. They're gonna pull out the Zords.
Oh,
They're gonna pull out the Zords. They're gonna pull out the Zords. The
We're
frogs
gonna
and the
pass
wolves and
No.
they're gonna get their new Zords.
Really fine.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm still trying to take your quiz.
So,
Pull out the Zords. Pull out the Zords. Yeah, new Ninja Zords. Ninja Crane Zord. Ninja Wolf Zord. Ninja Frog
Oh,
Zord.
it should have been
I love
everybody
it.
else, then him like, Ninja Frog Swords.
frogs are great.
Okay, but come on, in this context,
They're great.
no.
It's a
you know
frog,
why he
man.
was bummed that he got the frog. Everybody understands.
Look
that
at the
feeling.
Zords.
Alright, drink.
Here come the Zords. Yeah. They don't look very good either.
My drink is
Especially
bad
the
enrollment.
frog.
I don't like that.
But see, you shouldn't have used up all the ice.
I didn't, thank you very much. I made more ice.
Yeah, the Zords, no problems. Oh, and then they... Okay. The fruits are necessary, I guess. Power Rangers are so cool. So you get to see like a full view of all the Zords. Like in better view.
Oh wait, are they fighting their individual Zords? We have to drink to that too.
I think they start fighting in the individual Zords. I remember the frog like hopping down the
Damn, my
street.
stomach ache just went away.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like some of these questions are the same question, just rephrased.
Probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to personality
More ooze.
quizzes.
It's a bunch of people playing with slime.
Yep, it's just a slime.
This is what he's doing with his mind control. It's having
Slime
people party.
Slime something. Why are they all wearing purple too?
Because Grimace.
Yeah. This is the Grimace party. What?
So they're Prince fans. Hey, stop partying like it's 1999!
Prince fans versus
It's
Bowie
not
Warriors.
1999. This movie is from like 95 or something. So can you imply like it's 1999? Are they gonna actually do anything? Oh, that was a sharp turn. Are they gonna do anything in these Zords? Or are they just gonna chill? Oh, here they go, they're fighting. Damn, that Zord has missiles. And he completely
One of these
missed.
questions, I could easily pick 3 out of the 5
His Zord
answers.
is already on fire. He just got in the fight and he missed and got hit and he's pulling out of the fight.
And that guy's the leader?
Yep. That's the strongest ranger. And he instantly failed. Is that the fog?
Wait, I didn't see the fog. Damn, I was taking the quiz.
Oh, the tongue is
Oh,
something.
take a drink because they're fighting in their individual Zords. By the way, my drink's
I like
almost
that. I love that helmet. Mask thing, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, not the Mastodon
I
helmet.
think you and I have radically different ideas of what constitutes a drink.
Probably. Oh, it's the Wolf Zord. It looks like a,
Look, I normally have very tiny cups and drink
That
very
totally
tiny
looks like
amounts.
one of the lions from Voltron.
Yeah.
I'm not a big cup kind of person. And, like, the only time I have a big cup is for my coffee, and I don't sit there guzzling coffee. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, wait,
I'm pretty sure guzzling anything with alcohol is at least equally as bad of an
What's the
idea.
other Zord? Wait, what's it?
What the
what's
fuck is this
that?
animation?
Is that like the bear? I don't know. I don't remember. That's the ape. It's Power Rangers. That's what the animation is.
They had a 15 million budget, and this is the best animation they could do in 95, though?
Well, they did get Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He probably.
And to be fair, how good
Yeah, that was probably most of the budget.
How good was CGI and stuff in
Better than that.
95?
What's the Toy Story? I know it's not exactly a fair comparison.
To be fair,
They
even
had to
Toy
create a whole
Story,
new system to make Toy Story.
even Toy Story is something.
I mean, yeah, it's
original.
not as perfect
It's
as
still pretty
now, but it was
impressive.
really
Yeah,
good at the time.
It holds up better than this.
Facts.
What was Toy Story's budget?
Probably more than 15 million.
Probably.
To be fair. I'm gonna be quite honest there.
it was Pixar.
It was the first Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It had Steve Jobs behind it.
apparently Norton just flagged Wikipedia.
Damn.
Norton be flagging
as a
anything.
threat.
I recently saw one of those meme quote post things
Never
or
mind the
whatever.
fact that I have 3 Wikipedia pages up already.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now I can't
That
even
was
get there.
talking
Somebody
about-
hack Wikipedia?
Lol. Talking about how even if Wikipedia is not reliable, they will absolutely take Wikipedia over the new AI stuff, because if they're going to have unreliable information, at least they're going to get it from a fellow person.
It's not fair to say that Wikipedia is completely unreliable.
Yeah.
That's a false narrative. Anyway, the budget for
30
Toy
million.
Story, yeah, double what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was.
Yeah.
Still though.
I mean, they got Hanks for that too, though. So that probably
Exactly.
had a lot of budget.
They probably spent Power Rangers' budget on Hanks, and then did the rest with Power Rangers' budget.
Anyway, I was trying to think of movies from
How much was
95
Hanks
and
paid
like
for?
how much computer. I mean, there was. To be fair, there were special effects, but there wasn't necessarily a lot of CGI at the time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of, I mean, there definitely was computers used in. I mean, they were using computers back in Star Wars, but that was more about running the cameras and whatnot. A lot of the models were so practical.
He hit this time and one-shot the enemy.
And I mean, this is what, 4 years before the prequels. Jumanji was out this year. Jumanji probably had better special effects than this.
What was its budget?
Jumanji's budget.
Mm-hmm.
65 million.
Dear God.
A lot more.
So what?
Okay, what other movies had a similar budget
5
in
times the budget of
95?
this? Oh my god, I don't know.
This is a low-budget movie.
Yeah, this is fairly low budget for the time, for sure.
95 movies with a $15 million budget.
I'm not sure
What the
this exists.
What is Ivan doing?
information is-
What is he
That's
doing?
not physics.
He's oozing.
I don't like that statement.
Maybe I can.
This is amazing. We're going. This cast him becoming giant. He merged with the ant robot thing, which is giant.
You know, I'll take any excuse to take a drink at this point.
And then he took the whole tower as his weapon. Oh wow! Look at those effects. It's beautiful. Oh, it's time for the Megazord.
Hell yeah, I got the Pink Ranger.
I abandoned the quiz. It's still here.
You gotta finish it before we can finish the episode.
Yeah, I can handle that. I think we're supposed to.
That one that
I'm
we
pretty
just
much at the
saw
point
looked
of just
familiar.
finishing my
Like toy
drink.
familiar.
Alex, I don't know where you are, but
Did we have toys of some of these?
I don't think I have toys of any of the Ninja Swords, no.
Really?
I do not, sadly.
Damn. Some of them just look familiar.
Megazord! That Megazord looks fucking stupid!
This drink is pretty gross, Will. It's perfectly fine otherwise.
Definitely not the best looking Megazord.
Thanos. Shitty Thanos.
Normally the Megazord is also someone in a costume and not bad CGI. Wouldn't better if they used the costumes.
What the hell? Do you think they could have done practical effects on their budget for better?
Yes.
okay.
Funny something, definitely.
I think I finally found the list of movies by budget.
Okay.
It's not just from 95, but it's by budget period, so I think we can get something.
Okay. I assume there's no, filter to the list or anything. You can't set it to 95.
Look, it was enough trouble just to get this list.
Okay.
I'm getting there, I promise. I'm in the 40 millions right now.
Alright. You will get there eventually. It's being tossed around. Oh my gosh. Oof.
That's what happens when they don't have Tommy as part of the Megazord. He's doing whatever right now.
Yeah.
Once he comes in, they'll
He'll be
win.
fine.
He's probably doing some flips.
Isn't there one...
In his Zord.
He's
yeah.
flipping his way back to them.
Isn't there
Here he
one...
goes. He's attaching now. I think. Yeah, he's attaching.
Interesting.
Okay, here we go.
Isn't there one where instead of being seated, they're standing and moving and whatnot?
Yeah, at least
Okay.
one.
Now, like I said, this is not sorted by year, so I'm going to have to look a bit for movies of this year. I'll look, like Little Women from the year before was a $15 million
Whoa.
budget. I'm sure they didn't have a lot of special.
No, that's fact. I don't know how much I've watched that
What's
one.
Love
if
Got
at
to Do
all.
with It? Again, that's not going to have a lot of special. I'm looking for movies that might actually have, similar effects.
My favorite Little Women iteration of whatever.
Fuck, Clash of the Titans from 1981 had a $15 million budget.
I think was from 39.
That's the movie on it. The Princess Bride had a $15 million budget.
Oh damn.
Again, not
Less
much
effects.
on special effects.
But fantastic movie for 15 done on a...
Well, no, that was
1987,
$15 million too, so it's probably more in $1995.
Probably. What year was that?
87.
87?
Well, it was released in 87. It was made in 86.
Okay.
The Craft, that was the Witchcraft movie. They probably had a bit of special effects. It was $15 million. It was the year after this. Okay, Gavs.
Oh, it's. Yeah. Stuff.
Let's see, 15 million. That's
No, I was
that
asking-
many
Are they
stuff.
flying into space to fight?
Yes, of course they are. Whoa. Yeah, it was a
Awesome.
little... That would have been a little over 20 million.
Here's what the
Are they gonna
95.
fly him?
So just for the record, The Princess Bride cost more to make than this movie did.
Yes.
I have so many questions.
They got him with a comet.
Apparently, The Danish Girl had a budget of $15 million in
Interesting.
2015.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. These kids are doing terrible at stopping
Also,
these
so
adults.
everybody knows, for the first Toy Story movie, Tom Hanks was paid $50,000. However, his salary increased significantly later on. For Toy Story 3, he was paid $15 million. Tom Hanks was paid this movie budget by the third movie. Wait, oh fuck, that was also Toy Story's. No, Toy Story had the much bigger one.
But
The double one. Got paid half of Toy Story's original budget.
Yeah, I will say. Wait, I didn't even see Power Rangers on this list.
Interesting.
Huh.
apparently the list doesn't have everything.
Yeah, now I have to question the list. To be fair, though, I did not see a lot of movies that would require many special effects in the $15 million range.
It's funny, I typed in 1995 movies with a $15 million budget.
Hey, I tried that too.
You get Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I didn't even get that.
That's what I get. That's all I got.
I mean, I do have a list of all American films from 1995, but I'd have to go through. And I don't even know if they each have...
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Are they dancing?
The
long
lowering
as
him
they're
into a
not
comet or
flipping.
something.
What, Dylan?
The lowering him into a comet or something. They have an emergency knee them in the balls button?
Makes sense.
Who added the emergency ball knee button?
The Pink Ranger.
And then he got hit by a comet and fucking exploded. Because that's what comets do.
I mean, comets are like big, dusty balls of ice.
Damn. Can't sort
Amazing.
Wikipedia by budget.
I don't even see budget listed on Wikipedia.
Exactly.
Not
Vulcan
by
Skull
individual
helped
film,
him, man, go,
anyway.
by the way.
If you go to the actual film page...
So they actually did something good. See,
Okay. I'm
Nice.
sorry that I mischaracterized Vulcan Skull.
look, they're assholes, but they aren't villains.
I thought they were dumbasses.
They're that too.
Yeah, well, not easy to find this information.
We did it. We beat Ivan Ooze. We truly are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Cue the dance scene.
Okay, well, here's like Congo. Here's the big gorilla movie. You know, sort of King Kong-esque from 1995. It
Yeah.
had a budget of $50 million.
Damn.
So, you know, this is low budget for a movie that would require special effects.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, I should probably finish this quiz.
Oh
Yeah.
no, is Zordon dying? He's not, because he dies in the later season.
Mhm.
This isn't canon anyway. He could die if
Yeah.
he wants to.
Yeah.
He can die if you wanna.
Wow.
He still looks like Palpatine.
And my drink is still warm.
Is that like his outfit, or is that like a blanket?
I don't know.
Looks weird.
I also cannot place the vibes he's giving with it.
Hey guys, maybe if we use the power of friendship
Friendship is magic.
to revive Zordon.
Okay, wait. My Little Pony and Power Rangers.
Yes.
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 Yes. No, I need you to match it up. Who's who?
Oh, what? Oh, cool. Fire's the Blue Ranger. Despite her being the lead of most, she's the Blue Ranger. She's the nerd.
Okay.
Pinkie
I
Pie,
accept this.
Pink Ranger.
Yeah, that one was obvious.
I'm Flashlight can beat the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, that one works. Oh, do we put
Applejack
Rainbow?
might be the Red Ranger.
Maybe.
Yeah, she would be.
Oh, Alex, I
That's
got messed
fair.
up. I'm on another quiz all of a sudden.
What?
I'm on which Power Ranger series should you draw?
Let's see.
But now,
Oh, wait, Rarity would want to be the Pink Ranger.
no, we can make her like Cyan or something. But what about Rainbow Dash?
Huh?
Who's Rainbow Dash? Does she come in as a
Green
Green
Ranger.
Ranger?
Like the Green Ranger in Dino Fury.
Yeah.
She's kind of like that one.
And he's alive! Because friendship is magic!
Or you
It's
could link them to,
sparkly.
directly the colors.
No. But
But Applejack could be red either way.
Yeah.
Even though she's on, should be Red.
Pretty much.
She's the Red Ranger. She's the leader.
Okay, we could let Rarity be extra and let her be a White Ranger or something, but a purple.
I think there's like a white pink Ranger, like Ninja Storm.
Interesting.
Not Ninja Storm, Ninja Steel.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm revived somehow because.
Have you collected the quiz yet?
Yeah, I'm on the right quiz. I'm
Okay.
trying to redo it.
I'm a floating head again.
Yeah, this is the Ninja Steel White Ranger. That would fit Rarity, I feel. Maybe more purple than pink accents.
Yeah.
The one thing Ninja Steel does good.
Like, so we could let her be Cyan, or even say, fuck it, she can be a special White Ranger. Shit. I mean, technically, there's no hard set rule. We can make her almost any color we want.
Yeah.
She can...
There's typical things for some Rangers, but not every Ranger really has a
Yeah.
set thing.
And not
Like,
only that,
blue's
like, we've
typically
established...
the nerd, pink is the goal,
Yeah, like the main goal.
and red is the leader.
Yeah, well, I was
Outside
also
that's
going to say,
kinda
we've
just
established enough of the other colors that we can add in where, you know, Rarity, she's our fun random color. You know, she doesn't have to be one of the main colors.
Yeah.
We've established enough of those.
Just like, that's how, like, a fair view. There's not really established.
Let's say we've got red, blue, green, yellow, pink.
Fireworks.
Now he's got to fit in Rarity.
Half the budget went into those fireworks.
Also, Spike serves as the little
Fireworks ain't
robot
that
guy.
expensive.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm the Black Ranger. The
Nice.
mysterious wildcard using creativity and stealth to surprise everyone.
How am I the leader of us?
I don't know. But we got black, red, and pink.
Your independence makes you fearless in tricky situations. Balance your solitude with collaboration to share your unique ideas.
Thank you, Power Rangers. You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Who's ever... Well, Maddie already said his favorite Power Rangers theme song.
Operation Overdrive,
Yeah.
indeed.
I really like a lot of different ones. I mean, it might just be Mighty Morphin.
That's
me.
probably my favorite.
How do you take Mighty Morphin over Operation Overdrive?
Because... Wait. Fuck, I messed up.
Yeah. Because that's just the one that comes to my mind. And it's probably the one I've heard the most. I don't listen to several Power Rangers theme songs. I have other theme songs.
I mean,
to listen
Ninja
to.
Storm kind of sticks in my head, too. I think it's
Go
probably my
Power
second
Rangers,
favorite.
go Ninja Storm, let's go!
Yeah, that's been stuck in my head all day.
Here you go, you can finish my drink.
No, thank you. I don't need your backwash.
There's like
Power
2 sips.
Rangers.
A mid-credit scene in 1995?
What?
Oh.
Goldar's king. Why is the pig guy still here? He should be dead.
Because they spent too much on him.
Hey, we got a snow globe.
So the mid-credit scene, they're just eating, like, pulled pork or something?
Whoa.
They've got one of those roasts going.
But
Yes.
I don't understand how you can take that over 5 fingers reaching for the sky in 5 ways, 5 heroes walking through the sun for 5 days, dark forces lurking, leaving evil where they roam, 5 rangers looking for the saved 5 stones.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
Come on, that's the best.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
But there's treasures to be found. There's some lives to be saved.
You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
A planet to look after. There's a whole lot of space.
You're reading those lyrics off your phone.
I didn't remember the second verse. I'm sorry. I can't remember the second verse.
You messed up your song too, dude. So
At least I wasn't saying. At least I was just talking them back to you when I was reading them.
oh boy,
Why am I suddenly blanking on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers lyrics?
you always forget what you
I
need
mean-
when you need it.
You Mighty Morphin Power
No, like, the
Rangers.
full lyrics.
I know. No, I was trying to get there with that.
They
Got
the ability.
Even up the score.
Yeah, but there's something
Something
before
you've
that, isn't
never
there?
seen before.
Oh yeah,
Australian
got
casting.
a power and a force that you've never seen before.
I'm saying to watch the credits, we'll find out where the budget went.
They've got
They have fucking standby
the ability
customers.
to move and even
That's what
up
the
the sky. No one will ever take them down. The power lies on the side.
Standby props. Assistant standby props.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers!
You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers! You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Alright, go. But come back next week when the conversation will continue. Until then, I am will continue to be Maddie.
Lexi.
Dylan.
And this is LexiCon concluded.
Bye.
Bye!